You good? You good, Piggy? Okay. Hey guys, WikiFace14 here, and welcome to another snapshot video. This is number 22W46A, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a rundown on how these snapshots will work, so that for those who haven't watched a lot of my snapshot videos, you get a little bit of caught up. So Mojang just changed how future snapshots will work, and starting with the first snapshot for 1.20. This means that any minor update, let's say for this snapshot release cycle is 1.19.3, they will be bundled with a data pack for 1.20, or in their terms, experimental features. You can only add the 1.20 data pack for when creating a new world, which I shown in like a previous video or previous snapshot video. So this video will be split up into 1.19.3 features and then 1.20 features. 1.19.3 features will be available when 1.20 or when that minor update releases. So that includes the reordered creative inventory, the new Vex model, and some other changes. And it will, since that is a minor update from a previous version, 1.20 features will only be available when 1.20 releases. So just a little bit of clarification on how these snapshot videos, and let's just jump right in to the changes for this snapshot. So 1.19.3, what are changed? First and foremost, they have reordered some of the things around in the redstone tab, and also they added rails here in the tools and utilities tab right next to the minecart. That is pretty simple. That's only change for the creative inventory. Now, if we go to the game menu and options, you can see there is a new button down here, which is telemetry data. Now, what is telemetry data? Well, this is basically Mojang or Mojang. I can pronounce them both. It's kind of valid both. I don't know. They basically collect data for the playtime of players. Now, don't be scared, because this is in accordance to privacy laws, and you can opt in whether they will only gather when you load a world and when you unload a world. So basically, when you enter or exit a world, this is the minimal data collection that they will get. So this is by default. This is required because their reasoning. Let's go to their website. Oh, my screen went black. Okay. I'm not gonna go to the website, but from their explanation, it's basically just them getting data just to quantify that. Yeah, just to quantify how much fun the players are doing or playing the game, which is basically when they enter the world and when they leave the world, the amount of time, the playtime players have. That's why they are getting this much data. Now, might be thinking, oh, they're basically fingerprinting us. Yeah, basically. But the most important part for this is how much players play, whether it be survival, server, what game version. Now, I am not 100% certain if this is only gonna be released when 1.19.3 is publicly released. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, because they can't just backtrack some of the features. So yeah, this will start collecting data when 1.19.3 releases to the public. And don't worry, it's not gonna be like default like all, but the minimal will be the required setting for telemetry data. And as you can see, they lay out what they get from you. So your user ID, client ID, Minecraft session ID. User ID is like the only thing that will make you like, oh yeah, this player plays like 250 hours per day. That doesn't make sense, but sure. Game version, operating system, platform, client modded, blah 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 blah. That's basically what they index, the amount, the time of day you usually play. And they don't know where you are, so they are using the universal time. I forgot to see. And if you pick all, so basically that is optional. They will give, or you will give them, performance metrics. So basically, if you want to help them optimize the game for your platform, that is there. You can turn this on. Or oh yeah, and the world load time, so the amount of time the world takes to load. This is also for their performance optimization, so they can get the data, see what's wrong, and then they can probably help create like a solution for a future version. But that is optional, and the only thing that they want is when you load a world and when you unload the world. So that's basically telemetry data. This is basically them getting data just to quantify the play time for players. Now there are some changes, some more changes, of course. In the Nether, Enderman skeletons and Wither skeletons can only spawn from light level 7 and below, because previously they can spawn anywhere basically. No, they can only spawn before. They can spawn from light level 11 and below. So this is basically nerfing some, you know, maybe Enderman farms or skeleton farms, but you know, it's pretty good. And then there's also a new command, fill biome. So basically, if I stand here, it's just say I want to change 10 this, and then 10 a 10 by 10 biome to, let's say I want it to be desert. So you can see I'm not gonna move so that we can return back the biome, but as you can see, the grass color changed, and our biome where we are standing, or where we are standing right now, is desert, because we just changed it. And then we can just change it back to taiga. Boom. There should be no, there's still desert here. Okay, there you go. There should be no desert around here, but this is really good for map makers. For, let's say they want like they made a whole void world, and then they want to change a specific area to biome. That's what they can do. So yeah, that is basically all for 1.90.3. Let's jump right into the 1.20 world, because there are some changes, really good changes for 1.20. So let's jump right in. All right, so we are now here in 1.20 world. We're gonna talk about that later. First things first, what is changed? The changes are basically, as you can see, a new texture for the top side of the bamboo block. So as you can see, before it was the same texture as the strip logs and also the bamboo planks, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, sorry, it's not. And now they have a greener tint to match the bamboo block instead of the stripped bamboo block. And also, there are changes to the bamboo planks themselves. Now, the texture is actually aligned with the other planks. Look at that, it is now aligned with the other planks. Now, if you look at the texture, right, they just made it sideways, which is makes sense. But also, as you can see at the top, it does align with the other planks. It doesn't look like out of place. It doesn't look like another plank. They just made it so that it's aligned with the other planks, and you can mix and match them, and there's no pattern breaks basically. And the bamboo mosaic, well, it's the same thing. There's no changes for that guy. Now, to this, you can now get a piglin head, and when you move, the ear flaps. Look at that! Whee! Now, how do you get this? Well, basically, you need a charge creeper killing a piglin. So that's a challenge. I don't know if there's like the brute piglin, because the brute piglin, or yeah, the piglin brute, sorry, the piglin brute, which is I cannot spawn, I forgot. Oh, it's the same. Oh wait, there's a difference. The head. Yeah, they have like, what do you call that? They have like the scar on the head. So I hope there's like a piglin brute in the future, like a piglin brute head in the future. Then let's just turn it back to peaceful so that we don't have any problems. So with this, let's actually grab the head and place it right here, because there's also another change. Now, when you put a mob head on a note block, they will play their ambient sounds. So for the zombie, for the creeper, oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun for pranks. The skeleton, the wither skeleton. Oh, this is different. The piglin, and then the ender dragon. Honestly, this is the one that's gonna be most used, because, you know, kind of makes sense. Now, there's also another big change for, as you can see right there, the bookshelves. Now, let's grab a book actually. Let's put the head back on. You know what? Let's grab some books. Because now, let's go to survival so it's much easier to do, to explain. Because now, you can put the books on any slot that you look at. Look at that. And you can also take them. Just right click it with an empty hand, and then you can just grab them from any slot that you want. Now, last time that we checked the redstone is like, I don't get it, right? They always fill it up like this. Bop, 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 bop. And then when you right click it, just bop, bop, bop. Oh, no, bop, bop. Like from right to left or grabbing it. Now, with this change, it now shows why it does that, because it goes from 6 to 1, 1 to 6, blah, blah, blah. It's because the comparator detects which slot is the last time a book was entered or exited. So let's say I placed a book there, it's close to 1. But if I put a book on the 6th slot, which is the bottom right, it turns into 6. It turns into 6. Now, if I take 1, the number 1 slot goes back to 1. Now, this puts a lot of potential for the bookshelf. Like you can put all of them. And then let's say I want to make a password. 4 bookshelves filled up. Or 4 chiseled bookshelves all filled up. I can just quickly take one and then put one back in. We got our first digit code. So, this is a really great way to put passcodes into your base. Or like a hidden, I don't know, like a hidden layer. So that's how basically redstone or the comparator works for the chisel. It only outputs which slot was last interacted. So slot number 4, it goes out to 4. Slot number 2 gives out 2. If I put a book on the 4, outputs 4. If I put a slot on number 2, it outputs into 2. So that's basically all the changes for this snapshot. Let me double check my notes and the thing. Yep, that is everything that is changed. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am not in creative mode. Thank you so much for watching this snapshot video. If you like this video, press that like button down below and subscribe if you wanna see more. And next week we're gonna do this again. I might do videos later because I am getting busy with college. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next video. Oh, hello. Yes. Don't look at me. Good. Bye-bye. Let me thought something.